Hello, I'm Mark Anderson, founder and CEO of Icarus RT. Clean solar has a heat problem, and Icarus turns wasted heat from solar panels into revenue, doubling the total energy harvested from the same footprint while slashing the payback period and CO2 emissions in half. Conventional PV turns sunlight into electrons. While it does that, it dumps unused wavelengths from the sun's energy as waste heat. Those wavelengths cannot be converted into electric power. So that same heat that's absorbed by the panels and not used heats up the panels and limits their daily performance, leaving value on the table and reducing the life of those PV panels. Here, Icarus shows our PV thermal panels being tested right now against standard PV panels in August 2025 at Underwriters Laboratory in Iowa. Developers and asset owners want fast payback periods and lower CO2 emissions without more roof space being taken up or requiring more land.
Hi, I am Raju Thomas, President and the Chief Product Officer at Icarus. Icarus Quartet integrates standard photovoltaic panels with a sealed thermal loop, harvest normally wasted heat, one array, two cash flows, power and heat. Our Quartet smart control system cools solar panels so they generate up to 18% more electricity, while at the same time capturing the waste heat to deliver hot water you can use anytime. It doubles the energy from the same panel footprint, clean, efficient and smart. Our control system maintains optimal panel temperatures, improving electrical performance while delivering usable thermal energy for domestic hot water, HVAC preheat, or commercial and industrial loads.
Hi, I'm Gaurav Sharma, Chief Commercialization Officer at Icarus. Anywhere hot water or low to medium temperature heat is of good value, Icarus multiplies return on investment on the same site footprint. For developers, that means higher internal rate of return and shorter payback. For owners, lower operating costs and measurable CO2 emission reductions from both Icarus Quartet and cold solar technologies.
We want the American-made solar price ready state. That recognition fuels our momentum and helps us to compete for the set stage ahead.
We're honored to unveil Icarus's innovations and show investors, partners, and project developers how we're accelerating the future of solar energy today, delivering more power, heat, and hot water, while reducing the payback periods and cutting CO2 emissions.
At Fairview Terrace, a new mixed-use 4-story net zero building in Stockton, California, Icarus is delivering our first commercial system, harvesting electricity and domestic hot water for the same array. The design targets faster payback by offsetting both electric and gas loads without additional roof area.
With support from the California Energy Commission, Electric Program Investment Charge, or EPIC program funding, our CSU Dominguez Hills pilot advances controls, performance validation, and integration lessons for campus-scale deployments across the country. This pilot refines commissioning protocols and data transparency, building investor confidence for our next wave of projects.
Hi, I'm Philip Topham, Chief Strategy and Innovation Officer at Icarus. In four-season climates, Icarus Cold Solar maintains thermal productivity in low ambient conditions. Harvested heat pre-warms domestic water, supports HVAC, or enables snowmelt, keeping arrays productive year-round. For northern developers, that means higher annualized yield and resilience without redesigning your site footprint. At Icarus, we're leaning into AI throughout our software designs and to help us be more productive, providing new technologies and services to our customers.
We're engineers and operators who build, test, and ship our products. The next 12 months, we're going to replicate the Fairview Terrace project and sell others similar like it. We're going to scale campus pilots and open the cold climate market with Icarus Cold Solar. If you develop projects or invest in distributed energy, let's talk. Double your site's energy, halve the payback period, cut CO2 emissions in half. That's Icarus.